The capital had fallen. Everyone had died except for me, Mito, and my brother. Me and Mito and my brother decided to pack up the entirety of the country and pack up all the loot from all the corpses. Then we decided to move out. We moved out 2,000 blocks into a desert biome. We then decided to hide out in a cave. In this cave, something very interesting would go down here. You see, me and my brother had imagined being teammates before. We imagined being a Boba Fett and Mandalorian style team. However, we had Mito, and Mito didn't really contribute much to the team. He did help out, but we didn't really think that he would be a great part of our team. So we decided to do something a little stupid. When we went inside that cave, we told Mito to lay down every single shulker box he had. That included his personal ones. Our reasoning? Well, let's just organize the shulker boxes to make our lives easier, depending on wherever we decide to hang out. And so he did. Then, me and my brother just killed him. And Mito basically had nothing now. And me and my brother were now completely free to pack up everything we had together and run 100,000 blocks away to go build our brand new masterpiece. Once we found our location for our secret bunker, we hid our portal, hid our cords, and hid pretty much everything we possibly could. And then the realization came. We were unbelievably rich. 3 double chests of riches, 4 double chests of food, 5 double chests of just nether stuff alone, 3 double chests of books and enchantment books. We even had multiple double chests of pretty much every resource in the game. Yeah, we were unbelievably rich, and we literally couldn't store anything else. So me and my brother had a small plan, and that plan was to just, well, help our enemies rise. This is a recording of the bunker. This was a pretty older recording, so it's not really going to make sense and it's not really a part of the story. But anyways, me and my brother were absurdly rich, and everybody else was poor and dead and had nothing. In fact, I don't even believe there were any other active countries at this time. So I think this is one of the first periods where there are no countries active. Now, Dulles had plans on making a capital, but I wanted to be in control of that capital. And of course, he wouldn't just let me, but if I supplied his capital, maybe he'd warm up to the idea. So I helped him supply his capital. Now, Tengu thought the same thing, and they also had the idea to, well, be in control of the other side of the server. Because at this time, me and Tengu were basically the most powerful people, and eliminating one other one would be, well, huge. But we couldn't just do it, because me and Tengu had our own bunkers and our own super far locations. So if I can get my side of the server to fight against Tengu, maybe I could win. So me and my brother started to draw plans for this idea. So me and Duelist surprisingly started to work together again, and he got basically a quarter half of the entire server to join his capital. It was slowly on the rise, but it would never go anywhere, because this happened. You see, Tengu had a couple of spies working for him that was giving him information of Duelist's capital. All of this was happening for 7 days. I was tired of Tengu's shenanigans, so I decided to declare the first server's world war, known as World War I. So Tengu, Turtle, and Drab versus me, Krolex, Duelist, Mito, and I believe Waffle. This is all going to go down in the end. Now, sadly, this is the only battle that has no footage, no photos, and no documentation, so I can't really show you it, but basically, I lost. So, we lost the World War, but think of it like this. We did lose, but this wasn't really a major loss. Me and my brother are rich. We just got an extra backup set. So this wasn't too bad of a hit. But then something really sketchy happened. Tengu found a compass that led to my bunker. Now this is strange. Me and my brother didn't bring a compass that went to my bunker. And no one else but me and my brother have been to my bunker. Some people didn't even know it existed. So, how did Tengu get it? This was strange, and no one to this day even knows how the compass was found. Me and my brother did have compasses for ourselves, but we never brought them to the battle. My brother never brought a shulker box with it in it. He didn't have it in his possession, and neither did I. So this was strange. No one had even found our bunker before this event had happened. It would have been obvious if they did. Now, people were starting to get a little sketchy about Tengu's integrity, because there's no way he could have found the bunker. Then he proceeded to travel 69,000 blocks to my bunker in the matter of just a couple of minutes. It was very strange. Now, it's kind of hard to explain how this is really possible, because no one knows how. Not even Tengu himself knows how he got it, because apparently Drab was the one that gave it to him. So things just get stranger and stranger from this point. But then another strange thing occurs with Tengu, and that's coming up now. Me and my brother were both dead, and Tengu was now the richest man in GaleSMP history. Yes, that even includes Season 1. So, when Duelist and Gooch had left the battlefield and decided to go live on their own, a couple days later they built their own little bunker somewhat far away in a mushroom island. But then Tengu found them. And this is where things get a little sketchy, because Tengu had mysteriously found them. Tengu saw them on the map, then traveled to Gooch. Gooch had stayed on the server, Tengu went on, and Tengu had flown by Gooch. Now the timing doesn't really make sense, and neither does Tengu's story. You see, it's a little hard to explain, but in a nutshell, every time we asked Tengu how did you get from point A to point B, he changed up his story. We counted it that he changed his story 3 different times. That's suspicious. But the reason why we were suspicious of him is because he managed to travel 16,000 blocks in a matter of 5 minutes. He claimed he went through the Nether, then the Overworld, then the Nether again, but his coordinates weren't consistent with the coordinates of Gooch's positioning. So this is very strange. And there was also a little scandal with Turtle Master potions, and things just got very confusing. Eventually, we decided to do something that would change the server forever. We asked every single member of the GaleSMP to have a vote to see if Tengu should be banned from the server due to possible hacking. 17 people said yes, and 9 people said no, and Tengu clearly lost the vote. But now that everyone thought Tengu was hacking, that meant a backup was imminent. And that is the end of this video. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy. And that's it. 2 more episodes in the GaleSMP series finale will begin. And that's it. See ya.